Hey guys, Danny here. Today we're looking at another drone. This is a micro drone that is foldable. It doesn't have a camera, it's more of a fun flyer, but it comes in at a very cheap price at just £13 or about $17 if you're buying outside of the UK. So I'm going to be showing you this and I'll be doing a little flight test shortly. This drone was sent to me for review by GearBest. If you'd like to purchase it, I'll put a link down in the description for you. You can see it's got quite a cute little design. It's got little foldable arms. It feels pretty good in the hand. The wings feel a little bit flimsy, but I think they should hold up pretty well most of the time. I really like the shiny orange color that this drone has. It's quite cute. You can see it has a little light on the front. This isn't a camera. The battery is built in, as you can see. The product does come with its own dedicated controller, but unfortunately it's not labeled. It does show you which buttons do what in the user manual, so you do have that. It takes 3 AAA batteries, and overall I think it feels pretty good in the hand. It doesn't feel too cheap and the buttons seem to work well. Of course you also get your charging cable, some spare props, and you get a couple of user manuals in different languages. And of course, moving on to the flight test, this is where this drone really surprised me. Because it was so cheap and so small, I wasn't really excited about this product much, so I wasn't really expecting a lot, but it is actually quite powerful and has some cool little flips, and it just seems like it's quite a good flyer, especially a fun flyer. A lot of drones I review have positioning systems, they have altitude hold. Although you do have a lot of stability, they can be a little bit boring sometimes to fly because they restrict how fast you can go, and also things like restricting the power, so you can completely kill the throttle on this drone, and because it doesn't have any altitude hold, it will drop out of the sky, and then at the last second you can give it full throttle and it will just about miss the ground and come back up. So you can do a few cool little tricks with this that you can't do with some of the more stable drones. But even though this doesn't have a lot of these systems that the other ones have, it still is quite a stable flyer. You definitely won't be able to fly this high up or in high wind. It will get taken away quite easily, but it does have quite a big punch to it, and for its price and size I think it actually performs quite well. The controls were nice and responsive as well. I didn't have any input delay and the control range seemed pretty good. I didn't do any actual range tests, but a drone of this size, you're going to want to keep it pretty close to you or you'll probably lose it quite easily. I got about a 5.5 minute flight time, which was just about enough time for me to have quite a bit of fun, but of course it would have been nicer to have a longer flight time. For a drone of this size, this is about average, I would say. There have definitely been some bigger drones that I've used that you'd expect to have a longer flight time, and they've got around 5 minutes as well. So this isn't too bad, but of course it would always be nicer to have a long flight time. This does have quite a quick charging time, so that does sort of help with that problem a little bit. I have no problems recommending this drone. Because of its low price, I think you're getting yourself a very good deal, and it performs really well on what it's advertised to do. It doesn't have a camera, so that might put some of you off, but cameras in drones of this size I don't really think is necessary. This is going to be a fun flyer that you'll get a few minutes of fun flight time out of, and I think this will be a good little gift that you can give to someone, especially if they're new to drones and they just want something fun and small to fly that's cheap, and maybe it doesn't matter too much if they lose it. So I think this product is a lot of fun, and of course you can, if you want to pick this up, I'll put the link down in the description for you. I really hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing for more videos like this one, and of course I will see you in the next one.